Want to grow your English speaking skill? Think in English. But how to think in English? I've never done it before. So here I have 5 tips about how to think in English. The first one is start to name something around you in English. So when you see something around you, like for example, I have the phone behind me and then I have the wallpaper behind me. Then previously I just know about their bahasa or their words in bahasa. I start thinking what to call them in English. Then I remember it, I memorize it daily, and whenever I see the thing, I always call them in English in my mind. And once I would like to call them, or I would like to tell them to someone else by using English, then I just can speak it up. Second one is think in simple sentence. Well, when we start learning about English and start practicing our speaking, sure, sometimes it's very hard for us to build sentences in a very proper part. So just make it simple. Say something that you think it is easy for you. Don't think about using the advanced words or the professional words. Just use vocabulary you already know, but you practice it and grow it better. Third one is have a small conversation with yourself. For example, I usually do self-reflection every time, every night before sleeping. So I usually talk to myself about everything happens today. What is the good thing I have done? What's the bad thing that I regret? What's something that I have to make it better tomorrow? So talk to myself. And sometimes when I talk to myself slowly, or even in a fast way, I realize something that become the mistakes in my sentences. Fourth one is change one of your everyday thing in English. For example, I love listening to music. Previously, I always listened to Bahasa music or the original music from Indonesia. Then I start changing it into the English songs. And yes, from these English songs listening habits, I got lots of insights like new vocabularies, new way of pronunciation, new way of building sentences. So it really improves my knowledge about speaking in English. Last one, number 5, is stop translating in your mind when you are speaking English. Just speak up naturally. When you don't know one word means that you need these words and you can memorize it again. But if you are translating, it's going to take a long time for you to produce the sentence. For example, I was thinking in bahasa like, aku mau minum. And then I translate it first. Aku mau minum itu ternyata I want to drink. And after that, I directly say it. I want to drink. So it takes longer time. It's quite different with the habits that I built by thinking in English directly. Well, those are the 5 tips about how to think in English. Now, are you ready to practice?